Yo, it's Titus and welcome to Buzz Teenz Interrupt. Today at Taibah College, we'll be looking at gender equality, and alongside me I have...
Tamim,
Kirabo, Maureen,
and Kira.
Well, it's lovely to have everybody here. We'd like to welcome all of you. And gender equality is a big topic. It's shouting despite it doing just words. When you look at or when you hear gender equality, it's surrounded by so many things, controversy, agencies, and lifestyle as a whole. Who do we have Tamim to define equality?
my definition of equality is a bit one-sided. Equality, that refers to maybe having the same rights, the same, what else can I say about, mostly rights, between the male and the female. Yeah, that's my definition of gender equality.
Exactly, it's the same with mine, and same rights, opportunities.
Yeah,
and
opportunities.
To go first is what is fair to, along with rights, what is fair to both the boy and girl child relation to gender equality? Kira?
What I think is fair is like, for example, how females and males could have the same jobs as one another without any form of discrimination. That ladies couldn't do a similar work that, let's say, the males could do. Yeah.
That's interesting. So how do you think that it's not fair currently?
Well, at the moment, I think it's pretty balanced because they have managed to put emphasis on like female discrimination.
Excuse me, you said it's balanced.
Yes.
I strongly disagree. But no, please, continue.
But yes, I think that since they shine enough light on that topic of females not being discriminated at their places of work or at school or anything, basically I feel like the women have gotten their superiority that they've been earning for a long while.
That's interesting.
Superiority. That's crazy. So you're saying women have been fighting to be superior. Can't we just all be equal?
Well,
must there be a superior gender?
What wasn't equal about it?
Well, like then, like the males could go to school, could do this, could do that, and then the females had to stay at home and like cook and ensure that when your husband comes home, he's coming home to a neat bed and like food at the table. So that's basically when the males had their superiority. It was their time to shine. So I feel like females felt the need to have that sort of top for a while. So that's what they fought for, and I feel like they managed to achieve it one way or another. Maybe not fully, but to a point.
It's interesting because personally I feel currently female superiority is fostered. You know, in education there's higher intake for girls, and sometimes in the workplace, despite of qualification, it doesn't really matter. It may matter in some, depending on the organization, whether we do have the same qualifications or not. But in most places it doesn't. Sometimes your chances of getting a job might be determined just by how you dressed that morning. And that's a bit unfair. What do you think, Maureen?
Okay, I personally think that when it comes to gender equality, like what's fair, I say that in the past, technically, boys were more like taken care of. They're going to school, they're getting their jobs, engineering, let's say doctor, all that stuff. Then when it comes to the girl child, like it was all about being home and like being a baby factory, apparently. But now, as we speak, women...
Baby factory.
It's
yes,
crazy.
Yes. But now, as we speak, women are now, let me say, we have even presidents who have ever been women.
Can I cut you short and just say, you said women are now at peace, right? So why are they still pushing? I believe we're now all equal, but we still have the female movements. They want more, so they want to be superior. Do you believe that's equality?
No, that's not equality, but still they want more.
Okay.
So what is the fight? Is it to be the same
Yeah.
with everybody else, or it's to
Or
be
to
better?
be superior?
Okay, I personally think that it's to be the same, not to be superior, but to be the same.
How isn't it?
Well, like females have gotten their share of being on top, and like they're pushed for a lot of things for them to feel at peace in the moment. But then the boy child still says that in the process of trying to get females to be where they are right now, they're kind of degrading the boy child. So how is that equality if the boys feel like they haven't been appreciated enough as they're trying to push for females to be better?
Yeah. Now you're talking.
Jeez,
Yeah,
and
man.
it's crazy to imagine that currently in the pursuit of gender equality, it's really pushed the boundaries for who is who. When the movement came along, it's either if you are mediocre, you were left behind, because women are really chasing. So it's really for the alphas of the pack. If you're an outstanding male, you're usually going to be on top of the pyramid, and if you're not, oftentimes that's going to be the basis of the boy child that's been left behind. A lot of people who are not willing to step out of their comfort zone and be mediocre. And it's crazy to imagine, because girls are accommodated, whether mediocre or tip-top. Yeah, we all get right on the chariot. But it's some of the other questions that come along with gender equality is, what can girls do? What can't they do? And what says boys should?
Yeah. So basically, when they say girls can't do, let's say, for example, the jobs that basically would think that are for men, like go to the army or be a pilot. Let me share my own personal story. Like, as I grew up, I actually wanted to be a pilot. And as I was growing up, I would be telling my mom or my dad or like everyone around me, like, I want to be a pilot, guys. And they'll look at me and they'll just be like, do you want to become a pilot, or you just want to become a transportation manager or something like
That's
that?
crazy.
Like, they'll be like, are you trying to tell us that you no longer want to do girl roles? Like, what's going on? And slowly, by time, I actually died the thought of wanting to become a pilot, because they put this quotation around it, like, it's only for boys, yeah? Like, boys can only do this, boys can only become pilots, boys can only become army women, boys can only become, those type of stuff. So basically, as I grew up, I got to learn that equally, girls can do what boys can do, and what girls can do, boys can, do as well. Like when they say boys can be secretaries because it's a gentle job, it's only for females. I've seen many, many male secretaries along the way, and I've seen many, many pilots that are women. I've seen many that are army men. So, it gets to be inspirational along the way. Yeah.
I've seen few midwives that are male,
Wow, that's...
or men that ask for maternity leave, leave alone paternity.
Yeah. So,
Okay, well, that often occurs because it's like standard that society sets. Because as a man, you have like a certain ego, like a generalized ego, that if like my fellow men found me doing a job like
Your fellow men.
Fellow,
like your
boys.
people, if they found you doing something like a female, what do you call a female job? It's something you shouldn't be proud of, because it's like a female can take on that, do something more, manly. So it's like kind of society's expectations for men to do something that they characterize as a male job. And it's not that females want to do that. Females often go for that because, to have the impression of what men can do, women can do better. But at times, those things are just set like for that gender.
I just have one question for the both of you. Do you actually sit down there and tell yourselves that you actually believe that women can do what men do?
yes.
No.
Yes, because
No.
like, for example, leave alone.
She's saying no. You're saying no?
Yes.
You see?
No, it's because like it's statistics that men are averagely, let's say, stronger than females, and that's like a fact. Like it's known.
Physically.
Physically. Even if you want to argue, it's known that okay, maybe this is like biased or whatever, but like it's known that a man is stronger than a female. So if a man has settled for a job of, let's say, a builder.
Physically.
Yeah,
Mentally?
no, it's like,
Tell me. Mentally?
no, like stronger.
Mentally?
Well,
Mentally? Socially? Emotionally? Tell me
it
how
really
they live.
depends.
You said
Even though you do say,
You said stronger.
if you ask the question
You said
of
physically.
mentally, recognized globally, there is more male intellectuals than men. There has never been a female philosopher, and I guarantee you, it's only recently that women have been welcomed into the medical field. So it really depends. When you do go to social statistics, men work in social sciences.
Because we aren't allowed the,
I would like to believe that you're allowed now, and yet
Yes, that's
still the
now.
statistics have
For the
not
past 2
changed.
centuries, women have been welcomed to the stage. However,
However, see,
The stats remain
have you
the
also
same.
considered their cultural background?
Cultural.
cultural
Elaborate.
representation.
Like, there's this empowerment thing, but there's also culture behind it. Yeah, not to take us off topic, but sometimes, as long as we believe that, okay, boys can do what girls can do, their cultural backgrounds drag them down, yeah? Because in some cultures, for example, girls by 12, you're not allowed to go to school. Girls by 12, you're often told, oh, you're rich 12 years, you're allowed to go start a family, like we are selling you off.
Yeah.
You get it? So by the time a girl is sold off, where are they going to get the opportunities to go to that school, to get that degree, to go for those jobs? Yeah? And going back to what you said, mentally, have you realized that recorded and unrecorded deaths are among males than females? But because we have asked for much, much more attention, they record more of the the females more than the males. Yeah. Because if you search it, and it's going to bring females first, then the males come in later. But if we're to dive in deeper into that topic, males are actually left out of the topic, and they are focusing on females because they think we are mentally weak, like it's expected because we are female. You get?
Yeah. Maureen, do you think we should redefine what men, boys, and girls can do?
I think, let me see, not really, because since we are striving to be the same, so like what men can do, women can do also. Though there is also a saying that what men can do, women can do better. So apparently I would say that now we shouldn't redefine it.
Wow, that's a strong argument. Lastly, amidst the campaigns for women and female emancipation and empowerment, do you think anybody is fighting for the boys? And-
Not really, not at all.
But do you guys believe that the stakes should be evened out?
Yeah. Well, basically, although people do not see it,
Yeah.
we have fought for the boy child longer than we have fought for the girl child, to be honest. And yes, we are promoting gender equality. So of course, there may be those side things that are like empowering the boy child.
Let me quote
as
you.
well.
You said we've been fighting for the boy child.
Actually, not even fighting. It was just a given birthright. Like, oh, it's a male. The responsibilities are all to him. The attention is all to him. The things are all to him. And if it's a female, we all know where she's going to end up. A baby factory, in marriage.
And that's the thing. That's why they came to fight for the girl child, because there was a crisis at hand, and the same crisis that
But
was
now
there
that
before is now.
Now happening.
it's been evened up, why are they still pushing for the female rights and forgetting about the guys?
Well,
That's the
because,
situation.
As you can see, it looks globally, it looks like the girl child has been empowered enough, more than they could ask for.
Don't you think so?
No, because basically,
No.
listen, we are still going through a crisis where the girl child still needs more help than a boy child, yeah? Because it takes time. Like, you see how it takes time for a baby to start to walk. It also takes time for these things to grow and be more empowered.
Let me
than
just
other.
put something out there. The main point is that you're saying that men and women are the same. So why do they need to be uplifted if we're the same?
It's basically it's also about stigma.
Stigma? Okay.
Because women are basically stigmatized on a point where they be like, some places you may go there and they have this thing about women are still gentle, like they're still pampered, that they are not supposed to be about it. You get so basically what I'm trying to say is that although the girl child has been empowered, the boy child has been empowered more, all throughout the years, than they really need right now.
Thank you so much. So as we draw to the end, it's important to acknowledge that yes, it is fair for everybody, even though there are the champions and there are those who they stay with the trend. And everybody has the same rights. Everybody has the same opportunities. It's really just how you choose to use them. It's not, sometimes Kant is defined by your willingness to defy all the odds against you and all circumstances to be great. I think all of us can agree that it's important that we need to redefine the stakes at hand, yeah? We need to redefine what a man and woman can do. And going forward, I think all men and women alike should come in an effort to stand out for the man. Of course, it cannot be ignored that a big number of the boy child is being left out. It's being left behind, and it's important to stick out for them the same way a lot of men stood out for the 1960 feminist movement. It's your time. They threw you a bone, now throw the meat. Yeah. It's been lovely having all of you. I've been Titus. He's been
Tamim.
I've been Charlotte.
I've been Maureen.
And
Kirabo.
You can find us on BuzzTeenz256 on any social media platform. And remember, in the comment section, you can have us talk about anything that you like. See you.